Hello everyone, welcome to this series on cultural studies, and in this video we are going to discuss the ideas of Cornelius Castoriadis. Introduction. Cornelius Castoriadis 1922 to 1997 was a French political and social theorist as well as a psychoanalyst known for his significant contributions to Marxist theory, social autonomy, and the role of the social imaginary. His work challenges deterministic views of Marxism and psychoanalysis, advocating for a more nuanced understanding of autonomy, temporality, and the imagination in shaping society. His insights, drawn from his broad interdisciplinary background, have had a lasting impact on political theory, social philosophy, and psychoanalytic thought. Early Marxist influences and rejection of determinism. Initially, Castoriadis began his intellectual journey as a Marxist theorist, focusing on bureaucratic capitalism and the limitations of Stalinism. He argued that worker-managed systems could offer a solution to the authoritarian nature of Stalinism, a view confirmed by the Hungarian Revolution of 1956. However, Castoriadis later moved beyond orthodox Marxism, conducting a systematic inquiry into its foundations. He rejected Marxist materialism and determinism, arguing that Marxism's deterministic approach was incompatible with Marx's own call for revolutionary autonomy. Castoriadis proposed a decentering of the revolutionary project, transforming it into a broader quest for autonomy in which all individuals could participate. The concept of social, historical, and temporality. Castoriadis introduced the concept of the social historical, which refers to the world of human action that is not limited to narrow political definitions. He argued that the revolutionary project must abandon deterministic notions of time and instead embrace multiple modes of temporality. For Castoriadis, capitalism is distinguished by its tension between homogeneous and heterogeneous time, the time of consolidation and crisis. He emphasized that societies misrecognize this tension, but it is not an ontological necessity. The revolutionary potential lies in the ability to navigate between these modes of temporality. The social imaginary. A central theme in Castoriadis' work is the social imaginary, which he defines as the condition of possibility for the relation between objects and their representations. The social imaginary, according to Castoriadis, does not simply reflect reality. Rather, it creates the singularity of socio-historical formations. This imaginary allows for the articulation of values, signifiers, and social norms that shape what matters in any given society. Importantly, Castoriadis rejects the idea that the social imaginary can be reduced to impersonal rules or formulas. He critiques the deterministic claims of both political theory and psychoanalysis, arguing that both fields must account for the role of creativity and imagination in shaping human societies. Autonomy and the individual. Autonomy for Castoriadis is the ability of individuals to engage in self-reflexivity and deliberation, but it is not an end in itself. He argues that autonomy is a means to other possibilities, and the politics of autonomy must transcend the specific realms of psychoanalysis, pedagogy, and social consciousness. Autonomy is tied to the radical imaginary of the anonymous collectivity, meaning that individuals draw creativity from the collective imagination of society. Castoriadis asserts that this creativity is essential for the formation of autonomous individuals and societies. Critique of Lacanian psychoanalysis. Castoriadis' critique of psychoanalysis, particularly of Jacques Lacan's work, stems from his opposition to the formalization of the real. Lacan's use of topological objects such as the Mobius strip is seen by Castoriadis as an attempt to mimic science and avoid history. He also critiques the way Lacan's work treats doctrinal transmission, arguing that psychoanalysis, like politics and pedagogy, must engage with natural language to foster autonomy. He maintains that psychoanalysis should not aspire to be a science, but rather a practico-poetic activity that focuses on the actualization of potential in individuals. Legacy and influence. Castoriadis' work has had a lasting influence on political theory, psychoanalysis, and social philosophy. His rejection of determinism, emphasis on autonomy, and exploration of the social imaginary have provided a framework for understanding the complexities of social and political life. His key works such as Crossroads in the Labyrinth, 1984, The Imaginary Institution of Society, 1987, and Philosophy, Politics, Autonomy, 1991, continue to be foundational texts in these fields. His thought remains relevant in contemporary debates about autonomy, creativity, and the role of ideology in shaping society. Conclusion. Cornelius Castoriadis' contributions to Marxist theory, social autonomy, and psychoanalysis offer a nuanced understanding of the interplay between individual autonomy, social structures, and the imaginary. His critique of deterministic models and his emphasis on the role of creativity and imagination have made his work a cornerstone of modern political and social thought. By advocating for a politics of autonomy, he challenges us to rethink the relationship between the individual and society, making his ideas crucial for understanding the complexities of modern life. So this was the discussion on the ideas of Cornelius Castoriadis. We will meet in the next video and discuss some other topic. Until then, goodbye and thank you.